When I met David, he was at the beginning of his college career, and he was working as a physical trainer.
Um, he used to play. Um, he used to play in the AFL.
What are your strategies?
Looking away, usually. And changing the words. I know it's like phony.
You don't like it?
No, because it's like, if I want to say cat, I'll say like, or I'll say, oh, what is that? What is that? When I mean like book, I'll be like, it's that thing. I don't know.
And when you do that, someone else sometimes will guess it.
Yeah.
And you go like, in a way, great, and you may also go like, you don't feel good about it.
I mean, like, it sucks.
He wanted to know, what can you do to learn how to speak without stuttering? And if your goal is to speak without stuttering, or your goal is to not stutter, the best solution is to not speak.
My goal, I mean, ideally, is talk like, like, who? Colin Powell.
How about the issue of the ducking and dodging versus being straight? Would that be of value to you?
Yes.
Like just stutter without pulling away and without changing what you're saying. And if someone says, hey, that's a little strange, say, yeah, I stutter. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask me.
That's awkward.
But do you think that would be a goal, to be like really straight about it? Or not really?
Yes, I mean, that would be like, that would be like, all right, it's fine, Because like, that would mean I'm fine with it, which I'm not.
What unfolded was a dynamic balance of going with his flow between techniques to encourage and strengthen his ability to accept himself as a person who stutters, and also to deal with techniques to make speaking feel easier.
One fantasy is the problem goes away.
Yes.
Great.
It's a fantasy, and... Yeah.
Okay. The other is, I learned to speak much better and to deal with it much better.
Yes.
And, if I do both of those things, who knows where it leads.
Okay.
But that's not a fantasy, that's a reality.
That's fair.
That I think you can do.
That's fair.
One of the things he went out and did on his own, with his own drive, actually went against his own intuition, was he put it right out there.
On Friday night, I essentially stuttered to a random stranger, a random girl. I stuttered on purpose. I don't remember on what parts. However, it took me around an hour to actually like build up the confidence and strength to actually do it. But I don't know. I mean, it was still extremely difficult.
He found out that all of the ideas that he was holding of how he would be rejected if people knew flipped over 180 degrees, and he realized that it wasn't important to other people, it was only important to him, and the more he hid it, the more he suffered.
I was actually terrified that she was going to like laugh and walk away.
And what happened?
I mean...
Did she laugh and walk away?
No.
David's therapy was relatively short, less than 10 visits over a few months, and now he realizes he is a person who stutters, who can say anything and do anything, stutter or not.
I stutter, and that's fine. And when I stutter, I lose control. However, I can take that back. In this semester, I've been extremely open about it with friends. When last year, it would be like the pink elephant in the room. Like yeah, I stutter, however, I don't say anything about it. It was 12 years of my life essentially trying to hide my stutter, and then just not hiding it, putting it out there.
How will I know which is right for you if any of this is right for you? I don't know. So all I'm asking you to do in the therapy is to experiment. And then what am I going to ask you? How did that feel to you? How did that relate to your feelings about the speech interruptions, the stutters, or to your speaking without having them? And how did you feel doing it?